who hit me.
Hey, it's my first autism TikTok video in a while. So, Ashley is getting a lot of hate for this video. A lot of people assuming things about her parenting and her family that are not accurate. I am all for not exploiting children online. But for me, this is not an exploitative video. If you pay attention, her child is not actually shown in the video. He's behind the door. I think what people are missing here is that so many parents of autistic children, especially those who can't communicate, are isolated from their community. And their isolation is like nothing that you will ever experience if you don't have a disabled child who struggles with communication. It's something that we actually talk about in grad school disability studies, where the stigma of having a disabled child keeps the parents and the child from living a full life. And even if it's not the fault of the autism, which I don't think it is, I think it's the fault of non-communication. And to be clear, that's not saying that Ashley is not communicating, but that Stadler can't communicate. I think that the fault of this aggression is the lack of communication that Stadler had. But we have to make it known that some children without communication skills hurt their family. They hurt their family to communicate. And it gets dangerous, and it gets isolating, and it gets lonely, and it gets terrifying. This is a mother who has her son in the home. He's not in an institution. He's not getting shocked, God forbid, by behaviorists. He is being cared for and loved by his family members. And his family members' lives have changed completely because of his own communication, or lack of it. And I'm not saying that's Stadler's fault. I'm not saying that's autism's fault either. I don't know how Ashley feels, but to me, that's not autism's fault. But regardless, Stadler does not have communication, and the way he communicates is to hit. And that's not safe, and it's not pleasant, and it's not pretty. But isolating these parents further by saying they're exploiting their children is not helping them. It's giving them less and less chance to have their child within their homes and within the community, which the child deserves. Stadler deserves to be in his home. He deserves to be in the community. Ashley deserves to be in her home. She deserves to be in the community. May deserves to be in her home, in the community. Mr. Burley, sorry, I don't know his name, deserves to be in his home, in the community. And they all deserve that. So is Ashley exploiting her child? No. She's exploiting, well, exploiting is not even the right word. She's showing herself and her pain and what she's dealing with because she doesn't want to hide away. But because that's what people want these parents to do. They want them to hide away. They want them to just pretend that that's not happening to them. But it is. And people need to know. People who are having that experience need to know that other people are having that experience. And people who don't know autistic people need to know that some autistic people have that experience and some autistic families have that experience. So, fuck off if you think that it's a shitty video or Ashley's a shitty parent. Thank you.